Hi, this is Jules.
And this is Dante, and we are Gun, and you're listening to Six Towns Radio.
6TR, the bright side of Staffordshire.
It is time for another guest on the Boston Show for a Friday. We've got Gun on the line, Dante and Jules in the studio right now. How are you guys?
Cool, man. Cool.
Yeah, all good, man. All good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word up.
Word up. All right, Terry.
Favourite Pleasures comes out in September. It's not that far away now. Are you guys excited?
Yeah, we're really excited. Yeah, it's just
buzzing.
It was great fun making it. It was great fun, recording it. Great fun in the studio and stuff. And now I've got the product out, and fingers crossed it gets a good reaction. Well, it has been getting a great reaction, so that's exciting. And long may it continue.
Yeah, and you recorded it in your own studios. That's quite a nice luxury to have at hand.
Yeah. I've been saying to a few people who've been interviewing us and stuff like that, I've probably the most relaxed we've ever been in the studio because of, having it, been able to do it in our own studio, in our own time, and with no pressure of studio time, costs and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was great. It was a great experience, and it was the most fun album to record, So I think if it feels like that, then you certainly it'll sound like it as well,
And you brought a new guitarist to the band, Tommy. What's he brought to the lineup?
Nothing. Absolutely.
He's a pain in the neck, Terry. Oh, he's brilliant. He's absolutely brilliant. I mean, whilst we were recording this album, we were actually in the middle of looking for a new guitarist, and we did audition him a way back, and we ended up getting, at that time, it was Alex that we got back in the band, and obviously that was just down to, being an original member, and that was kind of the reason behind that, but that kind of didn't work out. So we got Tommy back up, and it was obviously just like, I think it was around about October, November time, and we kind of pretty much had all the sort of backing tracks done, and we just thought, you know what, and I think the one song that, where you can actually hear Tommy's guitar playing stand out is And She Knows, and that was the one that we really wanted to go for, and I thought, you know what, it'd be great to get him up, just see how it goes with him, and then see what ideas he can come up with, on that track, because it was, as it being an opening track on the Gun record, I kind of longed for it, just cried out for a big sort of wailing solo, and we get him in there, so we brought him up, and it ended up, it sounded incredible. The parts that he came up with, the ideas and stuff like that, although we did make him play it over and over and over again. but it was good fun, and he's such an amazing guy to be around as well. And we ended up, I think we ended up doing like 4 or 5 songs that day, from the album. And working with him, and just haven't looked back since, because he's a brilliant guy, and he's also a brilliant guitarist.
Yeah, I think the ability of Tommy.
But don't tell him I said that.
the ability of Tommy is sensational. It's an amazing guitar player, but more importantly, he's a great guy, And I think for a band to get on together, then you need to have who's ever in the band, 4 members, 5 members, they all really need to get on.
Yeah.
A house on fire, especially when you go on the road, it's so important. Yeah. And I think we've happened to, we've just struck it lucky there.
Like a house on fire.
Like a house on fire, that's it.
Very true. Listening to the album, Here's Where I Am was the track that leapt out at me, and I also love the title track, and there's a bit of a story behind that.
As Dante, obviously, he writes the lyrics and stuff like that, so Favourite Pleasures is... He's wrote the lyric about a friend, or should I say someone that we know, who has all these kind of tantric favourite pleasures and stuff like that, Not sordid, but just a wee bit on the edge with his lifestyle and stuff like that.
So he's the sort of guy who likes to wear tights underneath his jeans and a thong.
And and we used to laugh. He used to tell us a lot of these stories and stuff like that. What he used to kind of get up to, and it is kind of funny. He would spend a lot of money on daft objects and stuff like that, and toys and stuff, and you'd be like, what the hell?
He used to get his PDs for the week, he's like per diem money, and it'd be like 150 quid at the time, and he'd have it blown within about an hour. If we were in somewhere like Hamburg or somewhere like in Amsterdam, his money's gone, and it's either whatever. He used to come back with these really sort of saucy playing cards. I only spent about 30 quid in these. I'm like, these are such, like specialist sort of shops that you like to frequent.
But this guy is such a funny guy, though.
He's a lovely guy. You would never know.
He made us laugh so much, that we were. In fact, we were talking about him one day in the studio, and we were going through all the stuff that what he used to get up to, and we thought, right, let's get the song written about him. Yeah. So that was it.
I was saying to Jules, and he disagrees with me, but I think that everybody's got a wee side to them like that. And behind closed doors. I'm not exhausted. You know what I'm talking. That's a bell.
Round two.
No, totally. I think so, Terry. I think everybody's got a wee bit of that sort of naughtiness, fantasy. They like to do.
Would you care to reveal?
Elaborate?
Yeah.
No, I would tell. No. I like to wear high heels from time to time.
You're going to co-host a tour with him, me. It's a great idea. Whose idea was it?
Well, I think it was through our agents and stuff like that who kind of, because we wanted to play London again, but we've played like the Borderline, we've played the Underworld, we've played Camden Rocks and stuff like that, so we thought, right, we'll take it a next step up, and we'll play the ballroom, the Electric Ballroom, and so we thought, right, it's quite a big, jump up as in capacity of the show. So our agent spoke to other agents and stuff, and obviously Inme's agent came back saying they would love to do a show with us in London, and I really hadn't heard much of them until I kind of checked them out on Facebook and YouTube and stuff like that, and Spotify. And there's some great tracks. I think we have some really good tracks there, and they put a post up on our fan page, on our Gun official fan page, saying that they were so excited and couldn't wait to be playing the Electric Ballroom with us. So no, it should be great. They should bring quite a few fans, and we'll bring our fans, and it should be a great night. We're really looking forward to it.
And you get to play these new tracks again, which is going to be cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, we've got out there and promote the album as much as we possibly can. We'll do these are only 3 shows that we're doing, but we just want to concentrate on building the record up enough that we can go back out and do a proper tour. But that won't probably happen till the following, or just after Christmas, New Year, maybe January, February, March. I don't know, but we, right now we just set everything up until the 15th of September with the press and promo and the videos and stuff. And Friday night, tomorrow, we go and make a video for two songs. So we really try to get all that together. And once we've got all that, we'll just really constantly work on getting everything set up for the album release and stuff, and then everything will follow after that. So, but a lot of people are like, on our fan page saying that, well, why are we only doing 3 shows? So it's just the start. It's only the start, So there'll be more to follow. Yeah, definitely.
Well, it's a good album. Everyone's a winner on it.
Word up. No, it's good. We've had a great response to the record, and we had a great review there the other day.
It's only one written up. Huh? It's only one review.
Still?
No.
And it's from Tommy.
And it's the first 10 out of 10, so... There you go. I'm happy with that.
I'll have to do your review of the album as well.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, Terry. Come on.
Take you up to 11 then.
Oh, do you know what kind of we're tied in with the mafia?
The horse's head in that, Terry, you know.
I better be careful then. It's been such a great chat. So much fun with you. Best of luck with everything.
Oh, no,
Thank
brilliant.
you, man.
Cheers, Terry. Thanks very much, pal.
Appreciate it, Terry.
Thank you. Bye.